Okay, you've got this far. Let's just recap. We've made, in this lesson, we've made a simple screen here, and on that screen we have, you didn't see me, but I put in an image, I wrote some text, I added some icons, these pop-up buttons here, I've even made a hyperlink, and then in demonstrating those screens I actually created a new screen and some subscreens. So let's see how we've done that. Firstly, we're just going to add a new screen, and I'm going to call that adding stuff. And to add to a screen, you simply go to the insert button and add what you want. We can add text, images, the videos we've seen already, pop-ups you've seen already. Text tool is the first one, very simple. Click inside the box again and type, and you have text. You can resize that box that way. You can't make it bigger unless you write more text above or below. You can center that, of course. Usual text tools, change color, make it bold, etc. Change font. As well as changing the font, you can use the border and the fill function to change background colors. So if we wanted to make the fill a garish color like yellow, we could, and we can increase the opacity, and as we do, it increases up to 1. The line is the line around the box. Okay, the next thing we can add is an image, and adding images is a pretty simple thing. This is the image of the toolbar that I'm getting from my drive and pasting into the screen here now. This takes a minute. There it is. Well, that was a screen captured that I took from the toolbar before and saved as a JPEG. You can insert JPEGs and PNG files. I can resize that. If I hold the control button, it will resize in scale. If I don't, it will distort. And I can move that image around the screen. I can control its location in other ways. I can move it that way, but it's easiest just to click, hold and drag around. It has a name here which is just for the benefit of people who can't see the image on their screen, and I can position that anywhere I like. The important thing to understand about images is that I have to add an image as an image file from my computer. I can't copy and paste from something else. I have to create a file first. The reason for that is once the image has been placed on the screen and the lesson is saved, this image file becomes part of the Smart Sparrow system. It's recorded on a server somewhere and it's available in posterity for you to use again and again. To demonstrate that, once I've done that, I can copy and paste that image and I have another one. So once an image is on the screen and has been saved, then it's copy and pasteable, but to get it on there the first time you have to create it as an image and bring it from your computer. I can delete these of course, which I'll do now. The next thing we can add is a video using the player tool. To use videos, they have to first be available on YouTube, which is good because YouTube is ubiquitous and available to any of your end users and you don't have to worry about storing the file. This is the video tool. When I've highlighted it, you see the menu changes, tells you the location, the size, which I can obviously change just by dragging, and you insert the source here. This is the source of the video which I showed in an earlier part of this lesson, so I'll paste it in. And that's how to insert a video. I haven't explained yet, but to preview, to save a lesson, you click that button there, the cloud button. It will auto save, but it's always good practice to save. And to preview, just so we can see what the things we're doing look like, you click the preview button. So let's start with that. So we've added text, we've added images, we've added video. The final thing I want to show you very briefly here and more detail later is the pop-up, which is a very valuable tool. Pop-up is like a help icon which has many functions. When you place it on the screen it appears fairly innocuous. What this represents is a little trigger point on the screen which you can change in various ways and get to show various things. You can change the appearance of this icon. there's just a limited number of icons available here, but there are actually as many icons as you want, and I can show you later how to create your own icons. But the way to see what this actually does is to click on the icon itself and then double click within it, and you'll see it's opened up this window, which is the display window for the icon. If I click on that, I can resize that, and if I click on this little edit button here, which applies to this screen, I have very familiar tools. I can add text, I can add images, videos, etc. to this screen as well, and I have all the usual editing functions of those. To show you what I've just done there, I'll go to preview again. So when you click on that button, apart from the fact that my video is going to start, you get this pop-up display which you can open and close. That's how to add basic stuff to a screen.